Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome to the evolution of the Wunderwaffe here in Call of Duty Zombies. In this video, we'll be taking a look at this weapon right here and seeing how it has evolved over the last bit here in Call of Duty Zombies. Of course, it was first introduced in World at War and then added into Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3 Zombies. And the reason why I wanted to go over the Wunderwaffe is because each version is kind of unique and special in its own way, and it has advantages and definitely its disadvantages, unlike other wonder weapons in Zombies. So I thought this was a really interesting gun to look at. And of course, if you guys want to see more videos like this where we talk about the evolution of a specific weapon, let me know in the comments section below and drop this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can break 4,000 likes on this video. And besides that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the World at War version of the Wunderwaffe. The World at War Wunderwaffe was a very interesting gun because it was either really good or it was really bad. So the Wunderwaffe was first introduced in World at War on Shinonuma, and it was a very, very good gun on Shinonuma, especially since there were only 24 zombies around. This thing is all you needed to go to whatever round you wanted to go to. And of course, you didn't have the same issue that you had on Doris on Shinonuma, where if you zapped yourself, you would lose Juggernog for some odd reason. So on Shinonuma, this gun was so good. But then again on Doris, no one ever used this weapon because if you zap yourself, you would lose your Juggernog. You'd become a 2-hit, and there was no point in getting this or upgrading it because it was honestly just a waste, and you didn't want to risk getting rid of your Jug. So it was really good in World at War, but at the same time, it was really bad, and it wasn't really used on Doris like it was back on Shinonuma. I really like what they did with the Wunderwaffe in Black Ops 1 Zombies. So first of all, it was on the Doris remaster that came with the Hardened and Prestige Edition, and then later added into Black Ops 1 Zombies with the Moon DLC. It was on Doris, okay? But besides that, on the actual Black Ops 1 maps, it was on Call of the Dead. It was on no other map, only Call of the Dead. And I really like what they did with this gun. I would love to see something like this in the future as well. What they did is if you completed the Easter egg, either solo or co-op on Call of the Dead, and after you killed George Romero, you would get the Wunderwaffe. And that was so incredibly awesome. Again, I really want them to do something like this in the future, but it was a good gun. It was the Wunderwaffe, and Call of the Dead was a map that did not have an infinite damage wonder weapon, so having the scavenger and of course being able to get the Wunderwaffe as well was really awesome, and it's a cool reward for killing George Romero because he's actually really tough to kill. In solo, he has 250,000 health. With 4 players, he has 1,000,000 health, so getting that kind of reward for taking out George Romero is really awesome. And it was just the Wunderwaffe. It was really nothing too special. It was very similar to the World at War version. In the BO1 version of Doris, it did not take your Jug away. I don't know if that was a glitch in World at War, if they did it on purpose, but yeah, that was fixed in BO1, and it would have been a lot better if it was on more maps, but unfortunately it was only on Call of the Dead and the Doris remaster. The Black Ops 3 version of the Wunderwaffe is definitely the most interesting version of the Wunderwaffe in all of COD Zombies, because when the game first came out and you got the giant bonus map, this gun was completely broken. It was easily one of the worst wonder weapons in all of COD Zombies because it did not kill the zombies. It did not work half the time. Sometimes it would link and kill zombies, but most of the time it was completely broken. I think it was broken because Deadwire did not really work as well as it did before, and they're both working properly now, thankfully, but at the beginning of the game, it was so bad for months. it crawls all the time. It just absolutely did not work. But thankfully, they fixed it, and now it's a really good gun. Also, in Black Ops 3 Zombies, the Wunderwaffe was on a total of 3 maps. Originally, it was just on the Giant. Then it was added to Verrückt in Zombie Chronicles, along with Shinonuma as well. I'm really happy they put the Waff on Verrückt because it's just a perfect weapon for that map. The other version of Verrückt, which is the BO1 version, had the Winter's Howl, which really sucked, but the Wunderwaffe on Verrückt was such a good move, and I absolutely love it. Now, the Waff in Black Ops 3, now that it's all fixed and everything's working perfectly fine, it is a very good gun. I feel like the Black Ops 1 and the World at War versions didn't really work all the time. There were so many shots that just would not register or wouldn't link properly when it clearly should. Here in Black Ops 3, I feel like every shot just finds a way to link to other zombies and get the maximum amount of kills per shot, because with the Waff, you can only get a max of 10 kills per shot, and wasting a shot in the higher rounds can really suck. So here in BO3, having those shots link all the time is so awesome, so helpful, and you don't waste any ammo. I absolutely love the Black Ops 3 version. So let's time to talk about which version of the Wunderwaffe I think is the best in all of COD Zombies. And guys, please let me know in the comments below what your favorite version is as well. For me, guys, it definitely has to be the Black Ops 3 version of the Waff. Huge reason why is because Gobblegums. With Gobblegums, being able to get ammo consistently is so helpful and necessary for this gun, because in World at War, it wasn't too much of a problem because on Shinonuma, you only had 24 zombies around, so not too bad there. But of course, on Doris, that's a different story. And then Black Ops 1, the same thing. In the higher rounds, you would run out of ammo so quick because one shot only gave you 10 kills. In Black Ops 3, same thing, but you can constantly get ammo, which is so incredibly helpful. The thing that kills the World at War and the Black Ops 1 version of the Waff for me definitely has to be the fact that the shots don't register half the time, and your shots that do actually zap that initial zombie won't link to their zombies, and that's just so incredibly annoying, especially in World at War. There are times where I'll shoot my shot directly below the zombie's feet or right beside him, and it just does not work. It's kind of annoying. Here in Black Ops 3, that works so well. All my shots always link. Even if they're like really far away, it works beautifully here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Besides that, guys, that is going to wrap up my video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for a ton of COD Zombies content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.